Oh my goodness, is that you, Sarah?
Jimmy, no way, it's been ages.
I can't believe this. How long has it been? 10 years.
At least. Wow, you look amazing. How have you been?
Thank you. I've been good, just busy with work and family. What about you?
Same here. Life has been a whirlwind, but I can't complain.
Do you remember the last time we saw each other?
Of course, it was at college graduation.
And you were crying because you lost your hat.
Oh my gosh, I totally forgot about that. That was such a chaotic day.
It really was. So, are you still living in New York?
No, I moved to Chicago a few years ago. What about you?
That's amazing. What do you do now?
I work as a marketing director. What about you?
I'm a teacher. It's challenging but rewarding.
Wow, I always thought you'd be great with kids.
Thank Emma. I love it, though some days are harder than others.
I bet. Are you married?
Yes, and I have 2 kids now. What about you?
Married too, but no kids yet. Maybe someday.
That's wonderful. How's your husband?
He's great, supportive and funny, just like I hoped.
You deserve that. Hey, do you have time for coffee?
I'd love that. There's a cafe just around the corner.
Perfect. Let's catch up properly.
So, do you still talk to anyone from college?
Same. Life just gets in the way, doesn't it?
It really does. But this meeting feels like fate.
It truly does. I'm so glad we bumped into each other.
Me too. Let's not lose touch again, okay?
Deal. Let's make this the start of something new.
I can't believe this, Jake. How could you do this to me?
Emma, please, let me explain.
Explain? What is there to explain? You betrayed my trust.
I know I messed up, but it didn't mean anything.
Didn't mean anything. Do you even hear yourself?
I wasn't thinking straight. It was a mistake, I swear.
A mistake? Do you think that makes it okay?
No, it doesn't. But I want to make things right.
How can you possibly make this right, Jake? Tell me.
I'll do whatever it takes. I love you, Emma.
Love. If you loved me, you wouldn't have done this.
I hate myself for hurting you. I really do.
Good. You should, but that doesn't fix the damage.
Please, just give me a chance to prove I can change.
Prove it. How can I ever trust you again?
I'll earn your trust back, no matter how long it takes.
You've said that before, Jake, and look where we are now.
I know, but I mean it this time. I'll go to therapy, anything.
Therapy? You think that's going to erase what you did?
No, but it's a start. I need to fix myself for us.
You need to fix yourself for you. I'm not sure us even exists anymore.
Don't say that. We've been through so much together.
And you threw it all away for what? A moment of weakness.
I don't have an excuse. I can only ask for your forgiveness.
Forgiveness isn't something you just ask for, Jake. It has to be earned.
I'll spend the rest of my life earning it if I have to.
That's if I even let you stay in my life.
Please, Emma. Just give me one last chance.
I don't know if I can. I need time to think.
Take all the time you need. I'll be here, waiting.
Waiting doesn't guarantee anything, Jake, but we'll see.
I don't get it. Every time you get paid, it's like you're on a mission to empty your wallet.
Oh, come on, Liam. I work hard. I deserve to treat myself, don't I?
Sure, you deserve it, but do you really need 3 pairs of shoes in one go?
They were on sale. You can't expect me to just walk past a deal like that.
But Sophia, a sale isn't really a deal if you end up broke afterward.
I'm not broke. I still have some savings. Well, I will save. Next month, maybe.
That's what you said last month, and the month before that.
Okay. Maybe I go overboard sometimes.
Sometimes, you literally bought a smoothie blender and you don't even like smoothies.
It was cute, and it had 5 stars.
What about that exercise bike gathering dust in your living room?
Don't judge me. I'll use it, someday.
Sophia, this is a pattern. You're living paycheck to paycheck because you keep spending on things you don't need.
Fine, Mr. Budget Master. What do you suggest I do?
Start by creating a budget. List out your essentials, savings, and a small amount for fun stuff.
That sounds restrictive.
It's not. It's just about managing your money better so you're not stressed at the end of the month.
I don't know if I can stick to it though.
You can if you take it one step at a time, like, don't buy things just because they're on sale.
But sales are my weakness.
And that's why you need a plan. How about this? Before you buy something, wait 24 hours.
And if I still want it?
Then maybe it's worth buying, but most of the time, you'll forget about it.
That actually makes sense.
See? I'm not trying to ruin your fun, I just want you to be smart about it.
Alright, I'll give it a shot. But if I see a killer deal on handbags, all bets are off.
Baby steps, Sophia. Baby steps.
Thanks, Liam. You're like my personal finance coach now.
Glad to help. Just don't expect me to lend you money when you run out.
No promises.
I'm serious.
Okay. Budgeting starts tomorrow.
I'll take that as progress.
They patched things up after that huge argument.
Really? I thought they'd never speak to each other again.
Same here, but I guess time heals everything.
Do you know how it happened?
Not exactly, but I heard Lily reached out first.
That's surprising. She's usually so stubborn.
True, but I think she realized it wasn't worth losing a friend over.
What about Mark? How did he react?
From what I heard, he was relieved. He even apologized for his part.
Wow, that's mature of him.
It is. Honestly, I wish more people could do the same.
Me too. People hold grudges way too long these days.
Exactly. It's like they forget how to forgive.
Speaking of forgiveness, have you talked to Ryan lately?
Not really. Why?
He mentioned feeling bad about your last conversation.
Oh, I didn't think he cared that much.
He does. He just doesn't always show it.
Maybe I should reach out to him then.
I think he'd really appreciate that.
I'll text him later today. Thanks for letting me know.
No problem. Hey, by the way, how's your project coming along?
Slowly, but I'm getting there. What about yours?
Same here. It's hard to stay focused these days.
Tell me about it. The distractions are endless.
For real. Even now, I'm supposed to be working.
And instead, you're gossiping with me.
Guilty as charged, but it's worth it.
I'm glad I'm that entertaining.
You always are. Seriously though, good luck with Ryan.
Thanks. And good luck with your project too.
No worries. Come on in. What's going on?
I needed someone to talk to, and you're the first person that came to mind. Sorry to just drop by unannounced.
Of course. Take a seat. Do you want some coffee or tea?
Coffee would be great, thanks.
Sure thing. So, what's bothering you?
It's work. Things have been so overwhelming lately, and I feel like I'm falling behind.
I get that. Work can pile up quickly. Have you talked to your manager about it?
I have, but it feels like nothing changes. The expectations are just too high.
That sounds tough. Have you considered setting boundaries?
I've tried, but every time I say no, I feel guilty.
That's normal, but saying no is necessary sometimes. Your mental health matters too.
I know, but it's easier said than done.
True, but you're stronger than you think. Have you thought about delegating tasks?
I've tried that too, but then I worry they won't get done right.
You know, that new colleague of ours really jars on someone, don't you think?
Yeah, I noticed that too. She has this way of speaking that just rubs people the wrong way.
Exactly. It's like she's trying too hard to be friendly, but it comes off as fake.
I think it's more her constant interruptions. She'll start talking in the middle of someone else's sentence.
Oh, I noticed that. It's so uncomfortable. It really jars on my nerves.
It doesn't help that she's always asking the same questions over and over, even though we've already answered them.
I try to be patient with her, but it's getting harder. It's like she's not even listening when people respond.
It's frustrating. And the way she always takes credit for ideas that aren't hers, that really jars on me.
Yes. I caught her doing that in the last meeting. I wanted to call her out, but I didn't want to cause drama.
Same here. But it's getting more and more obvious. I think everyone is starting to notice.
It's almost like she doesn't understand that people don't appreciate being talked down to.
Exactly. She comes off as condescending, even when she's trying to be helpful.
I've been trying to avoid working too closely with her, but it's hard with all the team projects.
I get that. It's like her presence is so overwhelming it's hard to focus.
And don't even get me started on her constant need to one-up everyone. It really jars on my patience.
It's exhausting. Every conversation with her feels like a competition.
And what's worse is how she always tries to steer the conversation to be about her.
That's exactly it. It's like she can't stand being out of the spotlight for even a second.
I tried talking to her about it once, but she just brushed it off like I was imagining things.
It seems like she doesn't even realize how she's affecting the team. It's frustrating.
At this point, I just try to keep my interactions short. It's the only way I can stay sane.
I don't blame you. I've been doing the same. Hopefully, she'll tone it down soon.
I doubt it. She seems pretty set in her ways.
I guess we'll just have to keep working around her for now.
Yeah, as much as it jars on me, there's not much we can do.
I just hope she learns to be more aware of how she's coming across before it drives everyone crazy.
I agree. If she keeps this up, we might all have to have a serious talk with her.
Let's hope it doesn't get to that point. It's exhausting enough as it is.
True. For now, we'll just have to survive it.
You know, instead of dwelling on this, why don't we focus on something more positive? Are you free this Saturday?
I think so. Why, what's up?
Well, my church is hosting a special service, and I thought it might be nice to go together. It could help us reset and find some peace.
That sounds like a great idea. I've been feeling so stressed lately. I could definitely use that.
Exactly. It's always nice to take a moment to pause and reflect. The message this week is about dealing with difficult people, so it might resonate with us.
Wow, that's perfect timing. I think I'll join you. What time is it?
It starts at 10 a.m. We could grab juice beforehand if you'd like.
I'd love that. Let's make it happen. Maybe it'll give us a fresh perspective on handling our colleague too.
Absolutely. I'm glad you're up for it. Sometimes, a little faith and fellowship go a long way.
I couldn't agree more. Thanks for inviting me, Ava.
Please subscribe and see you in the next video.